Let's go over question number 4 of the SOA sample questions for Actuarial Exam P. So I think this is actually a fairly simple question, and it's just a lot of algebra. So let's go over the question really quickly. An urn contains 10 balls, four red and 6 blue. A second urn, so urn number 2, contains 16 red balls and an unknown number of blue balls. A single ball is drawn from each urn. The probability that both balls are the same color is 0.44. Calculate the number of blue balls in the second urn. So, in a question like this, I like to imagine uh, the different possibilities. So, you can actually just write out like the different scenarios that can happen. What we want to know is actually what we do know. So let's go over what we do know. The probability that both balls are the same color is 0.44. Okay. Urn number 1. Okay, so this is urn number 1 contains 4 red and 6 blue. Urn number 2 contains 16 red balls and an unknown number of blue balls. So, what are the different possibilities of getting both balls the same color? So the first one is for, okay, so I'm going to start writing out the different possibilities. So this is going to be urn number 1 and urn number 2. So urn number 1, you can have a red ball, and urn number 2, you can have a red ball. For urn number 1, you can also have a blue ball, and urn number 2, you can have a blue ball. So now, if we combine those, right, what does that mean? So the probability of having RR plus BB is equal to 0.44. So now we kind of have a formula to work with. So let's kind of dive deeper into it. I'm going to notate this with the subscript. So 1, 2, 1, 2, denoting that this is from urn number 1 and this is from urn number 2. So what's R1? R1 is going to be the probability of a red ball from the first urn. So that'll be 4 over 4 plus 6, which is equal to 0.4. Okay. What's R number 2? R number 2 is going to be 16 red balls over. Now the question is, what is the total number of balls in the second urn? We don't actually know. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of leave it out for now. So 16 plus x. X is going to be the unknown number of blue balls. Pretty simple, right? So now we have a formula to work with. B1 and B2 are just going to be the complements of R1 and R2 respectively. So let's see. B1 is going to be 0.6. Complement meaning as in opposites of R1 and R2. So B2 is going to be x over 16 plus x. Okay, now we have our all of our input values and all of our formula of where we're going to input these information into. So let's go ahead and go calculate this. So for R1, I'm going to put 0.4. I'm going to put in parentheses. And then R2 is going to be 16 divided by 16 plus x. And that's going to be added to 0.6 multiplied by x over 16 plus x. Oops, let's make this longer. Which is equal to 0.44. So I'm just going to make this a little bit easier to look at. So I'm just going to multiply both of these by 10 and multiply both the left side of the equation and the right side of the equation with 16 plus x. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's going to be 4 times 16 plus 6 times x is equal to 4.4 times 16 plus x. Okay, now let's just calculate this. So 4 times 16, that's going to be 64 plus 6x plus 4.4 times 16. So 64 plus 6x is equal to 70.4 plus 4.4x. So now we have the equation 64 plus 6x is equal to 70.4 plus 4.4x. So let's just move this 4.4x to the left side, 64 to the right side. So that's going to be 1.6x is equal to 6.4. So 6.4 divided by 1.6 is going to be, so x is equal to 4. So we have 4 blue balls in the second urn. So if you like the solution, if you like the video, please leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave a comment. All right, thanks.